Hey, everybody. It is Tuesday, April 7th. Mr. Sanchez here with another history assignment and lesson for you to do today. It's not going to be very long or difficult, so please, you got to get this work done, guys. Otherwise, I will have to start calling home, and good luck explaining why you haven't been doing the work when your mom or dad answer the phone. Hopefully, we don't have to get to that, and simply doing the assignment each and every day, it's really not that long. It shouldn't take you much more than 10-15 minutes, and you'll be on top of everything. And I know that you have a lot of work from all of your other classes, but please try to take some time. Remember, you were in school from 8 o'clock to 3 p.m. every single day. All right, so you still need to do the work for every single class, this class included. Today, we're going to continue with a couple of questions. It's very simple. I wanted to go over the answers for the questions that I assigned yesterday, and you can do that by getting to classwork. And you'll be seeing the lessons, questions for chapter 28. As you can see, not everybody has turned them in, so I'm not going to go over the answers until I see more people turning these in. And at this point, I'm going to have to start considering marking students down for assignments that are late. It's not fair to those that are doing it on time and everybody else kind of taking their time. So we'll just go with the benefit of the doubt on the fact that it was a Monday and perhaps it was tough to get everything done and maybe you had a lot of work to make up. Fine, but this work does need to be completed. So now, if you didn't do it yesterday, which many of you did not, you now have your questions for chapter 28 that are here. And you're going to have your questions for chapter 28 that you see here. And you've now doubled your work if you have not done the work that was assigned yesterday, okay? So again, the chapter is found online. If you scroll down here a little bit, you can see a video here, the lecture that I created here. And then on April 1st, you can have the link to chapter 28. So you have everything you need there in the class stream. And then today, you're simply answering the questions on that same piece of paper, or if you chose to do it on a Google Doc, you can do that as well, okay? So here are the questions for today. Again, here are the page numbers to assist you even more. Some of them are found in the chapter, some of them are found in the video and the lesson that I created on that PowerPoint a few days ago. So question number one, what are two reasons that trade and commerce prospered in Europe during the Renaissance era? Commerce is the idea that money is exchanged frequently and that people have money and are spending money. That's kind of what commerce means. So what are two reasons why that prospered in Europe during the Renaissance era? You can find that on page 318. Question number two, what did people start to use during the Renaissance in order to buy goods? You might find that more in the video than you would anywhere else, but it is also on chapter in page 318. Number three, what were the patrons and why were they so important? And why were they so important? That means to the Renaissance in general. They were very, very influential for creating this rebirth and revival in the ancient Roman and Greek arts. And the patrons are the number one reason why this is able to happen. Why was that able? Why were they so important for making this happen during this time? Question number four, what were the city-states? What were the characteristics of the city-states in Italy during the Renaissance? Okay, so that's pretty straightforward questions. You'll see that on page 319. What exactly were the city-states and what were the characteristics of the city-states in Italy? We're talking really in Italy here in terms of the city-states. You don't really see the city-states too much in the other countries like France and Spain and stuff like that right now, although technically they had a few, but the city-states we're really worried about are in Italy. And then finally, what is a republic? And name a country that is a republic today. A lot of different possibilities. You might need to look that one up online. But you should be able to define what a republic is on page 319 in chapter 28. Okay, so again, I'll put these questions up and I'll expect that assignment to be done. Hopefully, I see a lot more people turning in the work today. And if not, we're going to have to definitely start calling home. And I know that's probably the last thing you want, is to have a teacher call home to parents and you kind of get caught not doing the work that you need to do, because you are expected to do something for each class every single day, 5 days a week. So you don't get days off, even though we're not technically going to school. The work is still there. This curriculum's still there. The state standards, all that stuff's still here, guys. So we got to get this done. Otherwise, you're going to be falling too far behind. And all of a sudden, test comes, grades are going to start plummeting. They will happen. So get the stuff done. It's really simple today. It's just, 5 questions. They're all in your book. They're all in the video. It should be really easy to answer and turn in. All right. So if you have questions, hit me up on Remind or my email. Lastly, I don't know if anybody was fully aware. I know we're all getting new into this distance learning, but my office hours for history were on Monday. I didn't have anybody come to my office hours on Monday from 10 to 12. I was just kind of sitting there waiting. So I will mention it every Monday that there's a link that you need to follow. And it is a really good way to get the work done. You can get those questions if you're having problems with them. I mean, we can knock it out together one-on-one, no problem. Plus maybe earning some extra credit and stuff like that through one-on-one chats will be a very, very good way to get your grades where you want them to be during this time. And I can even help you with anything else that you have going on, whether it be iPad stuff or even your other classes, anything like that. Let me know. I will again remind you when that time comes, but Mondays from 10 to 12 are the Zoom history days for you. All right. This is Mr. Sanchez saying stay safe and get to work. See you guys later.